Hey everybody, and welcome, and thank you for watching my video. My name is Jason Meisner. I'm a Ruby executive with a company called MPGXtreme, and I'm coming to you from Southwest Florida in Cape Coral. And I know the first thing you're going to say is like, "Hey, Jason, you're from Florida. What's with the hoodie?" And hey, you guys live here for a couple of years. You're going to be wearing a hoodie too when it's 50-some degrees in the morning. I'm just telling you. But anyway, MPGXtreme. This is going to be a quick overview video of what MPGXtreme is and what it has to offer you. And I think that once you guys, see exactly what our target market is with our main product, I think you can be very intrigued because the market itself is absolutely massive. And they chose their wording here on this welcome slide carefully because this is built for high speed. For those of you that have experience in the industry of network marketing, I think you'll see with the comp plan exactly why it's worded that way once we get there. And we will be going through that once we get rolling here. But first we start with asking people 3 questions. And again, this is why I'm saying this is big when you realize that our focal product here is something that's going to be wanted by everybody worldwide. And let's just start here. Who do you know that uses gasoline or diesel fuel? So if you're watching this from out of the United States, you may not be familiar with Captain Obvious commercials, but there's what's called a Captain Obvious commercial here, which you ask a question and there's an obvious answer. In this case, the obvious answer is, well, everybody. So who do you know, especially after the last couple of years, guys, who do you know that wants to save money on those fuel expenses? Same deal, right? Captain Obvious, it's everybody. So if given the choice, especially after recent events, guys, everybody's aware of what's going on at the banks. Everybody's aware that the economy's been sliding the past couple of years. If given the choice, would you like to save money, make money, or both? Again, you're kind of still in Captain Obvious territory, especially with recent developments. The most common answers are everybody, and both. So the product itself, like I showed you before, okay, it's been around for 35 years. Millions have been sold globally. We have the exclusive rights to distribute globally as well. It's EPA registered, has a global insurance policy of $1 million per incident that has never had a claim on it, you guys. It's made right here in the United States. Now, the same thing here with the crumbs. This is what they look like, just like you can see there in the box in the picture. Mostly geared towards high-end users, truckers specifically. It's really the same product that we have here, just ground up to make it a little bit more easier to apply into the trucker model and dissolve easier into the diesel fuel. Here you can see the testimonials of which my wife and I are involved with here. As you can see there, our testimonials, we've got 3 vehicles here and we've seen results in all 3 vehicles, but there is one that we drive the most and we've had the most results in as well, you guys. It's a 2014 Kia Optima base, 2.4 liter direct injected motor. And it's rated for 34 miles a gallon on the highway. And these are 5 tank trials for a reason, just so you know. We expect people to see results within 5. We've seen people that have gotten them in 1. And I was one of those people. I tested it, drove from Cape Coral here up to Sarasota, drove back without a tab in it. The next morning, I filled it with a tab, did the same route, same scheme, same environment, no wind, same temperature, just about everything, you guys. And set the cruise for 7 miles an hour over, stayed in the right lane. That was, how I used for, to control the atmosphere of my test. And the first day I got back, I got 39.7 miles per gallon. So, I mean, obviously a big number from what that number I just told you. A car's rated for 34 on the highway. And this is mostly highway miles. And the second test with the tab, I came back 40.6. So I knew within the first quarter of a tank that we had a winner here. And we've gone on to have even better and better tanks as we've gone, including over 600-mile tank that we've never had before. So the company highlights are, we've established this company in April of 2022 with a committed excellence to the industry, located in Maple Grove, Minnesota. It is a physical 18,000 square foot facility that's manufacturing and warehouse. So this isn't going to be a cloud company, you guys. It employs in-house staff with cross-trained customer service representatives. So you're going to have a live person answering your phone call when you call. There are manufacturing machines, et cetera. Like I said, here at the facility, this facility is manufacturing other MLM products as well, you guys. They offer high-end quality products to international customers and distributors, achieves a high rate of retention based on exceptional brand loyalty. And Randy and Kathy Tynert are founders and CEOs with a mission of being committed to building long-term relationships by providing breakthrough products that promote living an extraordinary life. And you guys, I can tell you firsthand, these guys want this to be a legacy company. So we're not just talking about, having our X caps here. We do have other products, but this will be our lead product, especially since you're talking about focusing on everybody as a target market. Anybody that has a vehicle, that's a good product to start with. So again, just touched on it briefly. We are going to be expanding globally. And with that in mind, not everybody is going to be able to treat 11 to 20 gallons like this product does. So each tablet here does treat 11 to 20 gallons. So we understand some of the markets that we're going to be emerging into have smaller vehicles. They run generators, they run mopeds and motorcycles. So that's why we came out with the premium mini caps. That's going to be for, your gas tanks that are going to be under 11 gallons for smaller European sized vehicles. And the mini Moto X caps are going to be for, your scooters, your mopeds, motorcycles, and then maybe generator applications, like for people that are maybe running generators in like South Africa and Nigeria, et cetera. So we have acquired, mentioned it again earlier, that we did acquire some new products through another company. And that company was called NanoCore. And one of the more highlighted products they had was a weight loss coffee that's a nootropic as well. This product here, I can tell you right now, I've been using it for about a month. It is exactly as advertised. And I'm not much of a coffee guy, but I'm telling you this right now, I'll be drinking it every day. The effects on it are actually incredible. We also have another aspect to our company that's going to be travel, and that's going to be called Xtreme Travel AI. That was developed by someone with a ton of experience in the travel industry. And what this company is going to do is going to scrape, using artificial intelligence, going to scrape all the best deals from the companies that you're familiar with, like Travelocity, et cetera. Whatever your favorite company is to book your airline and hotel with, it's going to scrape the best deals from there. Plus is going to have private deals that are available that those companies don't have. So that's what's going to separate us here. So as you can see, this is kind of our timeline right now. And at the beginning here where we worked, we got our product launch, then the crumbs were launched, then we had our launch event. And that was in late October of 2022. We brought the company pre-launch in August of 2022, but our official launch event was October 28th through 30th, 2022. A few months later, we had Go Diamond Weekend, and this next opportunity for a big event in MPGXtreme is going to be in Colorado Springs, June 16th through the 18th. That's going to be our Catalyst event. And as you can see here, we're working up to building towards momentum, 2 million a month. And if you look at this product's previous performance, it did have a previous performance in a company called FFI, this exact same product that we acquired the rights to. Did 300 million in 3 years with 1 million customers and distributors, you guys. So what makes this very, very unique, and you don't get opportunities like this very often, to be in this early and have a company with a proven track record that you can go off of, which mitigates some of the risk that you would typically take on with a company at the beginning stages like this, you guys. I mean, so we kind of know exactly what we have here. We know where we're going. We're probably going to be better than that because of the addition of other products like this and the travel that have launched other companies on their own. We're very confident in this timeline and what this graph is going to look like. So as you can see here, as we move up, we've seen this in other companies, but we're very confident, even though we're 8 months into this thing, that this is exactly what we're going to see. And, you've heard other companies say, you need 3 to 5 years to build and all of that. If you get in and you're early enough, you guys, you should be able to see this within a couple of years. And that's exactly what we're expecting here at MPGXtreme. So I mentioned the comp plan a little earlier. There is something that does separate this comp plan from other comp plans, and multiple things that separate it from other comp plans. So let's just get right into it. Income disclosure, obviously, you guys, we don't promise any income. But I tell you this, we won't limit your income either if you get in and start working. So what we have here is, in order to become an independent sales rep, now this is going to vary depending on the market that we might be expanding into. But if we're fully registered and ready to go in your country, it's going to be $29.95. That's your activation fee, and that's an annual fee. That includes your replicated sites and your back office, along with an app that's going to be available for your cell phone here coming up. Some emerging markets, let's use Nigeria for an example. We're going to be launching them fairly quick here. You will see a dollar sign up with a kit backed up instead of that $29.95. So if you're looking at joining and getting first-time movers advantage in your country, you're going to likely have about a month to sign up for $1 with your kit. And then after that, it will be $29.95 to move forward. So then you'll have to select your product package. Again, I think we're going to see different product packages depending on the countries. So we're dealing with United States products here. So you can look at the silver packs, their associated price, and the gold pack and its associated price. Now, you just have to decide exactly what gets you excited. I mean, are you excited about the X caps? Are you excited about the coffee? Are you excited about travel? Or are you excited about all of that? And that's what's going to be in the gold package. So once you get signed up, you want to set up your auto ship. And legally, I think I do have to say that you can sell your way into your 50 CV per month. But we still do recommend that you set up your auto ship. Okay, so you can choose from X caps or crumbs to coffee to your travel AI, and other marketplace items are available, you guys, that we're not going to get into here, but there are other products that you can choose from. So there's 5 ways to earn with MPG. You can have customer sales bonuses, fast start bonuses, team commissions, executive check matching, trips, and other incentives. So we have retail and preferred customer bonuses. Now, if you're doing a 5-tank trial with one of these, and someone goes online and signs up to do a 5-tank trial through your replicated site, you get $10 immediate retail profit. Now, if you're handing one of these to someone out on the street, I encourage you to sell it at $20 retail profit. I mean, literally, guys, it's the cost of a pizza. I mean, it's reasonable to get involved in this and start saving money. With the trucker crumbs, it's a little different deal, but same. You know, if they're doing their first box trial, it's a $50 immediate cash into your e-wallet, and you know, it's a great savings for anybody to come in at retail. You guys, the experiences that we're having with the truckers so far has been pretty incredible. Now, we do have a preferred customer situation too, that if someone wants to come in and save a little money by becoming a preferred customer, you can get 2 of these. That still results in a $10 direct payout to you into your e-wallet. And the same thing with the trucker crumbs. There's a little bit of savings for them there, and that will result in a $20 to you direct into your e-wallet, $20 bonus. Fast start bonuses. This is where things get kind of exciting, you guys. I mean, so this is like when you're starting to build your business, you're signing people up with kits. And as you can see here, you know, pause this if you need to, you know, kind of take it all in. I'm going to go through these things kind of quickly, but you can see here, if you're coming in at a silver pack, that's going to be a $40 fast start bonus for you, as well as qualify you as being paid as a silver for 60 days. If you come in as a gold pack, you will earn, or you sign up somebody as a gold pack, you'll earn $60 as a fast start bonus. And the person that you sign up as a gold will be paid as a gold for 90 days. Now, your first level is, and your first goal should be becoming a bronze. And becoming a bronze makes you eligible for cycle pay. Okay. Now, what's going to be different from this company to other companies as far as cycle pay goes is that this is a true 100-100. Okay. So 100 volume left, 100 right triggers a $20 cycle pay. I haven't ever seen this before, and maybe you have, but typically what I've seen is like a 300-500 or 300-600 just to create the cycle bonus. Okay. True 100-100 $20 cycle bonus. So this is where all the matching happens. It is a binary. It is a non-flushing binary with carryover, and you can earn up to $30,000 per week in this part of the plan, you guys. So executive check match. Now, again, not going to do a total deep dive here, but as you can see, we pay 7 levels deep, 20%, 20%, 10, 10, 10, and 5 and 5%. So just as an example, let's say, you go past bronze to silver. So now you're getting cycle pay and executive check mats. Okay, so that's not or, it's and. So let's say I sign up John. John goes out and starts to make $1,000. That makes me eligible as a silver for $200 that off of what John created for himself. Okay, that's not out of John's check. That's on top of John's check. Okay, so if I go gold now, and let's say John sponsors Mike, and Mike goes out and does $5,000 worth of volume while John is doing his 1,000. So that would make me eligible for 20% of what Mike is doing too. So now I'm at $200 from John and another $1,000 from Mike for a total of $1,200 from their businesses. Okay, you guys. So obviously, as you can see, as you sponsor and build, these check matches can grow pretty substantially. Again, not going to do a huge deep dive here, just going to remind people what the differences are between us and some other companies. So as you can see there, you're going to need to do your 50 every month PV for your auto ship preferably. But again, you can sell your way into that. You can see what you need for activity as you climb up. So 2, 4, 8, and 12 for platinum. And you can see what your cycles are going to be limited to, okay, for those levels. And if you're reaching those limits, you guys just need to sponsor more, right? Okay, so you can also see where the level 1 check match starts at silver and moves up to 3 levels at platinum. So here's the cool part about platinum, guys, and this is what I'm going to focus on. Again, if you need to pause this to kind of look at all the levels and what's required and everything, that's totally fine. Go ahead and pause. But what separates us from other companies is there are no duplication requirements here. So that's where the high speed comes from, and the high speed big dreams at the beginning during the welcome statement, right? Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about moving quickly because you're not being hampered by all these duplication requirements just to hit platinum. You still get the 3 levels deep, 20, 20, 10. But you're not required to have those 12 people, let's say, go bronze, which we've seen in other companies. There are going to be duplication requirements, but they don't start until diamond. We'll get into that here shortly. After platinum, you start seeing volume requirements. And that's what we have here for Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald executive ranks. You can see there for Sapphire. And again, not going to go deep here. If you need to pause, please pause. You're going to need 2.5K on each side, Ruby 5,000 each side, and Emerald 10,000 each side. And you can see that the levels of check match don't change here. This is where we start focusing on volume requirements. The diamond executive ranks, okay, you can see here, we're starting to see where the duplication requirements come in, you guys. Now, I'm a Ruby level here in this company. I have multiple platinums in my depth already. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is, do you think you're going to have a personal platinum by the time you reach diamond, which is 20,000 left and right? I guarantee you guys, you're going to have a platinum, if not multiple platinums by then. So this is not exactly something that you're going to have a hard time hitting. Okay. So you can see with the double diamond, you actually reach another level of check match, which is level number 4, which is the same for triple diamond as well. As it sits here, late March of 2023, we do have 1 triple diamond in this company, you guys. So that should give you an example of where we're at. That is the highest rank we have. It's our master distributors, Andy and Nancy Burling. They are the highest. And that's a huge indication, you guys, of just how far at the beginning we are. I mean, we are literally tip of the spear for this company. We have blue and royal diamond executive ranks again. As you see, you guys, not going to go into total deep dive here, but just going to show you, we're going to focus on the duplication requirements, which is 2 personal platinums, 1 in each leg, and 1 personal diamond. And as you can see here, you're down to level 5 as far as check matching goes. Once you get royal diamond, you're up to 6 levels of check match. Now, with royal diamond, they did do a beta test, as most companies do when they first start up, to make sure that they're not going to, break the bank one way or the other on our payouts. I can tell you again, on top of the cycle pay. So what you can see here, you can max that out at 20 grand a week. On top of that, the 6 levels of check match actually cranked out 73,000 in volume, you guys. So, assuming you max this out or you even came close, you're looking at roughly 93,000 weekly with this pay plan, which is, it's just pretty staggering, you guys. So here's the top end: presidential, crown, diamond, executive ranks. You guys, again, you can see where you bottom out. You're at the 7th level, matching in both of these. You can see what the requirements are: 3 personal diamonds, 1 in each leg. And up here, you got 4 personal diamonds, 2 in each leg. So again, you guys, as you're building this, you know, obviously start at the beginning. And as you're building, you know, you'll identify people that, you know, you're going to want to work with, you know, make sure that they're climbing ranks as well, so you can start maxing out this comp plan. But it's a significant comp plan, and we're just getting started, you guys. So if this is something that you're interested in, typically what we do to wrap up these deals is basically, if you're on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're somewhere in the levels of 1 to 6, I'd encourage you, get back to the person that shared this video with you and just tell them that, you know, tell them what number you are. Tell them like, hey, I'm a 5. That typically means that you're going to be a customer. You should really check out the product and see, you know, if it works for you. You know, been doing this for 30, 35 years now, you know, out in the marketplace, and you know, the company can back up 8 to 12%, you guys. And we've been testing out even higher than that. You know, give it a shot. If you're a 7 to 10, you're probably someone who's going to want to be an ISR, an independent service rep. Okay. Get back to the person that invited you. And if you have some questions, try to get them answered. And if not, set them up with a 3-way call with some leadership, get them question answered, and let's get them started. And, you know, that's the best way to do it. There's phone calls that we can send you on, live calls that are Monday and Thursday, 7:30 Central in the United States, 8:30 Eastern. Those are good. We've got Zooms for you to hop on so you can see our faces and everything and get an idea who you're going to be working with. Typically, those are Tuesdays for the opportunity. And then we have Zoom trainings on Wednesdays as well. So if this gets you guys excited, like I said, get back to the person that shared this with you, and we'll get you started. Thanks for watching the video, you guys.